We're back. We're back. And we're back because we're actually going to start off with our favorite album so far. I was on a work trip, had to regather myself, been back and forth to Fort Lauderdale, but we are back, y'all. We are back here for album reviews, and it has been a very mediocre year, but we are leading up to our Iceman review this weekend. Tap in. I have been so behind, but I realized, I heard Iceman and I had to come back and I've had to give reviews to the albums that have kept all of us afloat until this point. So we're going to start off with Fetty Wap's Zavier, right? Who would have thought Fetty Wap is back, and Fetty Wap's Zavier album is actually, hear me out. We're going to take it. We're going to do this. Okay. We're going to do Zavier, and hear me out. I would recommend you go listen to Zavier. So let's lock it. Let's start from top to bottom. Zavier, right back to you. Right. So, I listened to the album, so I have to, kind of revert back to what I was listening to. But right back to you, right? It's a completely different song that I was really not expecting from Fetty, right? I wasn't mad at it. It was a very decent intro. And you realize how talented Fetty Wap is with a song like Right Back to You. It's so crazy because Fetty Wap surprised me throughout this album for sure. So it's different than what I expected. So I never really judged that first song crazy. I like the first song to be, the tone setter for the album. So it definitely set the tone. And then you got Like a Taylor, right? So my first thought about it was, did he give us like a R&B album, Loki? Right? Like, why was Like a Taylor a vibe? It's so crazy because I heard it and I was like, the first two songs both made me go, what are we listening to? So, right. Then we get to White Roses, where at this point, it's only 3 songs in, and White Roses is my favorite song because I'm like, how did Fetty Wap do this? Right. So we get to White Roses, right? And White Roses has this like this funky like Charleston kind of sound, right? I'm like, how did Fetty Wap do this? Where in the world did Fetty Wap get this kind of talent? Am I the only person that did not know that? Like, it's crazy because I'm listening to it. I'm like, why can't I not stop dancing? It's so good. It's like Charleston blues. Like, I did not know Fetty had this in his bag, right? It's so crazy. And then you get to Nasty, right? Nasty is fire with Tink, right? And he, does the I'm in my drop top cruising the streets. Like, nigga. Did you I was low key looking at the credits like, this cannot be. How did this nigga get here? Right? So maybe it was hard for me to realize before because of all the, the Trap Queen and all that stuff. Like, he's making very commercial music. So it was like, maybe I overlooked the talent because of just the club records he was making. But you listen to Nasty and you're like, he got the 7 o'clock on the dot on my drop top cruising the street. I'm like, nigga. So Nasty is dope with Tink, and Tink is tight. Tink, I don't think she ever really misses on a lot of stuff. Tink, she don't really get enough credit. I think Tink is great. But she's great. But yeah, Nasty, dope. So you got the first 4 songs, it's so crazy, are really like not skippable. Right? It's like you got Right Back to You, Like a Taylor, White Roses, Nasty, Real Love. It's so crazy, y'all. I didn't even get to, I didn't even make notes about Real Love, but I really liked Real Love too. So you got the first 5 songs of Fetty Wap's album being really good, which is crazy. And it's so crazy that we're like not talking about it. Like nobody talked about it. Just overlooked greatness, right? So then we got let's keep it going. Then we got In Love. So Fetty Wap is the hit maker we always thought he was, and we get to In Love. Like I said, he's a hit maker. In Love was like the first song where I was like, it's a catchy vibe. Don't get me wrong, it's a very catchy vibe for In Love, but it's not. I think it just misses the mark of like where the other songs were sitting. The other songs were so creative, they were so unique, they were so like they weren't normal songs, right? Which was super cool. But at the same time, sooner or later, I knew the album had to come down. It couldn't stay up here all goddamn. Sorry, hold on. The album couldn't stay up here the entire time, right? It had to sooner or later drop, right? But for the most part, the album has been truly consistent. But In Love, it could be a skip. I mean, to each his own. I'm sure somebody loves it, but for me, it could be a skip. So then we got Spot Back, right? Spot Back is the second skip, actually, because the first skip probably was In Love. I mean, I don't want to call In Love a skip. It's really not. It's just, like I said, the first 5 songs is flowing like crazy. And then you come here, it's like whatever. Spot Back is a skip, though. That's 100% skip. You don't have to listen to it. I'm okay with never hearing Spot Back again. Okay, let's keep going. We got Fool for You. And at this point, I'm sitting here like, yo, this actually might be the album of the year. So like, my God, I cannot believe y'all allowed this Fetty Wap session, and I'm so glad y'all did, because how did he go so nuclear, right? How do you let a guy like this go so nuclear in Fool for You? And how did like yo, we let Fetty Wap in. Whoever let this session happen, brother, I need you at every big label's office immediately, because the sample, you got me wrapped around your finger. Ooh, I'm such a fool for you. How did y'all let him record this? How? Because that shit is fucking fire. I lost it. I said, nah, stop. The song started, and again, Fetty Wap has surprised me from song 1 how hard it has been. And then he gets Fool for You. And I'm a fool for you. I said, nah. I said, nah. I said, nah, Fetty. This ain't, you can't, this is hard. This is hard. I said Fool for You is hard. Best song. And if you go back to my previous reviews of songs of albums, one of the things that I talk about in every album review is every album at the commercial success has a song that's a 10 out of 10. This might be that 10 out of 10. It's that good. It's that good. It's fire, right? So let's keep going. So we got Say When, right? I'm not a fan of Say When, but it's not a bad song. I just personally don't like it, right? But it's groovy. It's on brand. It's cohesive. But I just don't like the structure of the song. I will say the beat though is fantastic, but that's really not. That's like that. But that's really not my favorite song. It's not, and I think people will really enjoy it. Like regular people probably will enjoy it, but I'm not a regular listener, so I don't. So when I hear songs like this, I'm like, it could have been this, it could have done that, whatever. And then you got With It or What, and I'm not mad at this song, a song like this either. I think it's a bop. It's just one of them songs that if it's shuffled on, I'ma just ride to it. Not necessarily because I like it, just because you can ride to it. And that's what a lot of people kind of can't do. Like, is just make songs that are cool, right? Like a lot of people make really good songs or really bad songs. Or it's not even that. A lot of people make, like, a lot of albums have too many songs. So to get to your favorite song, you have to skip a bunch of mid songs to get there, instead of just having, like, you know, less songs so you can just get to your favorite songs. Like, so this is one of those songs that you hear on a lot of albums that you're like, okay, can we just get to my next favorite song, right? Um, but but in the end, with it or what, surprisingly, it can be a song that can last for a long time. Like, it's catchy, it's fun, it's all those good things. Um, but I don't really love it. I I just, like I said, I'm not going to skip it, because if you got enough drinks in you probably still ride with it. But it's okay. All right, when we got Boss Don, which I wasn't a fan of, it's definitely a skip. I think it's a for sure skip compared to, like, In Love, right? And like I said, I keep going back to In Love because In Love is like, right? But it's spot back skip, right? It's like, skip this song. You don't have to listen to it. I don't have much to say about it, for real. It's the skip. Then you got Eastside M's, which is a super tough song. Super tough. The first listen, I was shooketh, because what does this Jersey to Rosecrans really mean, though? Is he really saying, like, Jersey to like LA? Like, so he was actually talking about from Jersey to Rosecrans, which I fuck with, because the East Side M's is hard. Like, I fuck with that. I love the whole flow, the cadence in the song. I love East Side M's. Right, it's tough. So then you got LYG, friggin' Oscar Esteban, right? The Love Your Girl nod is amazing, actually. The few like sample songs, the little reference songs he has to, like, the Usher song earlier. Then he got this song, The Love Your Girl. They killed this record. Like, I think they killed this record. This album has been really good. So, and shout out to The Dream too, because you had us in a chokehold with I Love Your Girl, right? So this song, this song is great. Fetty Wap, what a way to bring back the nostalgia, because I haven't heard an album with 18 songs like this in a long time that had this many bops. Like, he truly is a hit maker. Like, it's all bops. Like, granted, it ain't like it's not like an album where we sitting here telling the story, blah blah blah, but it's an album that's very cohesive, that's very boppy, that you ride to this no matter what. Like, it's super dope. It's a bunch of keeps so far, and the features have been great. The features have been elite. All of them. All the features have been elite. You got, the Rob McCoy, the Wiz Khalifa, the Divinity, the Monty, the Tink, like all those, like all these features have been spot on features. It's been a great album. So then we keep going. Then we got Real Ones, right? This song is like, who are these niggas, bruh? Like, I'm not skipping nothing. This album is fucking fire. I'm not skipping nothing, bruh. It's hard. Like, this shit is hard. Albie Lee, Hard Luck. Who are the fuck you niggas, cat? Who are you niggas? These niggas is hard. Hard, nigga. These niggas is fucking hard. Like, bruh. Albie, Hard Luck. Who are these niggas? Like he did, like, these niggas did not miss on this, like, at all. They did not miss. It's just, they didn't miss. So we keep going to Never Tell. Never Tell is cool because I love how this album went from an R&B masterpiece to the real life behind what happened with Fetty, which I think is super dope. Like, I like let's be honest, like between the bops, between the R&B, nods to the nostalgia hits, like, to the storytelling, to this point. Like I said prior, Fetty Wap, was we almost looked at Fetty Wap like, is he gonna be a one hit wonder, because his voice, his vocals was so like, yeah, babe. It was so just like out of pocket. It was so commercial. It was so gimmicky almost. But you get Zavier and you're like, bruh, he's not a gimmick. He's really not. So this Never Tell hits it like to talk about this in your hardships. I think of what happened and why you were, incarcerated, whatever, is hard. This is some real shit. And he rapping about it now. Like, he went from singing us, giving us the melodic to raps. And it's like the switch up was effortless. And it's still on brand. It's so cohesive. Like this, ladies and gentlemen, this is a completely full album. Let me get to I Remember Dear Zavier, right? So Fetty Wap went on like a 10-song streak on this album, man. It's so crazy. And this song right here, that'll probably not get the kind of noise it should. But when you're making art and you're making an album like this, where you are putting almost your real life into it, this is a great outro. I don't think Herbo verse should have been this long, but I do think he didn't miss. The Dear Zavier part is so good. So Fetty Wap is really like an alternative R&B artist, and I don't even know he had songs like this in his bag, which is pretty crazy. And you make art like this, these are songs you don't forget, and that is what's super dope. Going through this album, I've learned so much about Fetty, and I learned that he's super talented. I learned that he's one of the most talented. I haven't really been a G Herbo fan. This song I rock with. I've never really been a G Herbo fan, but whatever. But it's a really great outro song. Real great outro. I don't think G Herbo's verse should have been this long, but I do think he did. But I do think he didn't miss. And the Dear Zavier part is so good. I didn't know Fetty was really an alternative R&B artist. I didn't know he had songs like this in his bag at all. So when you look at this album in full, we talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 6, 7. Oh no, 7. You got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out of 18 songs. This album. How you do that math? What's that? 7. What? Yeah, 7.3. I get an album with 7.3. Absolutely. Absolutely. This album is a 7. 7. Fetty Wap's Zavier is a 7. Thank you. Let's go. Like, follow, subscribe. Nate Carter, man. Go check Fetty Wap's album. That shit's fire, bro. Let's go.